What's going on YouTube? This your boy Alex coming back at y'all with another video. Um, did y'all see the Flash on tonight? Did y'all see it? From beginning to the end because uh 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 um Barry Allen went to go into the speed. I think it was the Speed Force to see if he could break through the other side so he can stop for whatever's coming to Central City. I mean, from what's coming to Central City is everybody gonna die. Well, not everybody gonna die, but he gonna have to sacrifice himself in order to save the whole whole world. Is what it's seeming like, and he want to get everybody prepared for it. Like this episode right here is crazy. It's like, and then you got these other metahumans that's can control electricity and all that, and this girl that she's the one that can control, I think, electronics, saying that she was innocent and she know who killed whoever it was that she was down there with. And like I said, it's a whole lot going on with the Flash, and he's trying to get everybody prepared for what's about to happen. He about to tell them that he gonna have to sacrifice himself in order to save the whole whole world. And to me, it's kind of messed up the way it's done, the way it's going. Because if they stop Savitar, Cicada, if they stop all the other metahumans from destroying the Earth or destroying metahumans, now I'm quite sure there's a way they can stop this from happening. Because all they gotta do is find out how this chaos happened, and just like track it down how it happened, and then go back and try to go fast forward through time and find out how it happened and who did it and who decided to do this and stop it from and prevent it from happening. Well, prevent it from happening. That's all you got to do. But it's crazy because he's Barry Allen. So his wife, Iris West Allen, of course, he told his wife that he gonna tell the Flash team that there's gonna be no more Flash at this certain point in time, but and get them prepared for what's about to happen. And he's sitting around going around and telling Joe West and all that there's no stopping this crisis, that he's gonna have to die in order to for the whole world to live and all that. That's kind of like in the Bible when Jesus came down here to die for us so that we may have, he died so we might have life and have more money. That's kind of what it compares to two. But anyway, um, Barry Allen, Iris was about to prepare them for what's about to happen. But Iris West, she's not giving up because she know there's got to be a way in order to reverse this. Because and really, Iris, she's the genius of the team, Flash. She's the genius to me, because to me, every time they have a problem, she always come up with the solution. The solution works every time. That girl is a genius to the heart. Every time they come over to have a problem, she comes up with the solution, and the solution always works. It always saves the whole city or whatever the case may be. Stopping Cicada, Savitar, stopping Zoom. It took them a while to defeat these metahumans or to solve the problem, but it got solved. It might took them weeks or months or whatever, but they eventually got it solved. So if they solve them problems, what makes you think they can't solve the Flash advances and crises? I'm quite sure they can somehow know they put their brains together in their heads, and I'm quite sure they can solve this problem. They can solve this Flash advances and crisis. They can change the timeline. That man, whoever his name is, might have came to him and say the Flash must die in order to save the world. I'm quite sure there's a way. I'm quite sure they can pull some strings, push some buttons or whatever to prevent all this from happening. It can happen a different way. I don't know. I don't want it to happen at all, but I'm quite sure they can put their heads together. Iris and Barry and Cisco and Ralph and Frost and John. I'm quite sure all they put their heads together and come up with a solution for this to not to happen. Because it's kind of messed up. Because to me, without no Flash, there is no Flash show. If the Flash dies off the show, then there's no reason to watch the Flash. Because the Flash, he's the main character in the show. He's the reason why people watch the Flash. He's the reason why people tune in on Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock though. Watch the Flash. Because if he dies off, the Flash is done. They might as well just end the season. After this season, they might as well just do no more Flash. If he vanishes in Crisis this season, They might as well not do no more Flash because, like I said, it went from Nora Allen, his daughter, and now he got to die in order to save the world, and that's not right. I'm quite sure if they stop Cicada, Zoom, Savitar, and a whole lot more other people before that, if they stop them from destroying the world or killing everybody, I'm quite sure there's a way they can prevent this from happening. They can fast forward through time and find out how this chaos happened, and get to the solution of it, get to the root of the problem and fix it, and find out who did it or who thought of this situation, who did whatever, and they can reverse it. Somehow they can reverse it because I've seen them do it so many times in the show throughout the season, really, or throughout the season one. They've been coming up with solutions and pushing buttons and on the drawing board and figuring this and that out in the third. And I mean, they've done some amazing things. If you've been following the show since season one, you ought to know. You should know by now that whatever the Team Flash put their mind to, they can do it. I mean, they've been in some life-threatening situations till you wouldn't think they can handle it. But they put their heads together and they resources together and their knowledge, and they get it done. I don't know how it is, but they get it done. They put that science, they work that science, they work them in technology, they work the computers, monitors in that lab, and they get it done. Like I said, now Iris, she's a genius. She's a real genius. Shout out to Iris. Shout out to, what's her name? Candace Patton. She plays Iris West on The Flash. Shout out to her because she's a genius on that show. She is a stone cold genius when it comes to solving problems like this, because she always comes up with the solution. Not saying that the rest of them don't do nothing, but it's like she's the main one that it's like the problem. I mean, the solution comes to her just like that. She know what to do, and she put her resources together and tell Barry Allen what to do, and tell everybody else what to do, and it actually works. The way she puts it together, it actually works. The way she puts the solution together, it actually works. I mean, that girl is a genius of the Team Flash. I mean, wow, it's amazing. Like I said, if they can stop Cicada, Zoom, Savitar, and all them other people before that, I'm quite sure there's a way they can stop this from happening. There's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. There's a way. They just have to put their heads together and work some resources out and get in their computer and type up some stuff. And you know how them scientists do. They know how to get in there and make stuff happen. So what I need them to do is make something happen. On next week's episode. Next week's episode, I think the Mexican guy in this week's episode, I don't know, he got some kind of Similac stuff that he shot at himself or whatever. I don't know what that was, and he had killed some white guy, and he was cutting some white guy open and testing his blood. All of a sudden, the white guy got up. The white guy was dead, by the way. The white guy got up and was punching on him and all that. It's some kind of, I don't know, some kind of Similac or something was controlling his body in next week's episode. We'll see next Tuesday when it airs on TV. But anyway, there's a way they can stop this crisis from happening. I know it's got to be a way. Like Iris told Barry, there's a way they can stop this crisis from happening. Barry, he's sitting here down like, no, this is the only way I got to die in order for y'all to live. Ain't no coming out of this. Ain't no turning back from this. Ain't no doing nothing. I'm gonna have to die in order for y'all to live. And she's sitting there saying, this is not like you. It's not like him. She's right. It's not like him. I mean, come on now. They've been through the most crazy situations. They've been through the most crazy situations since I've been watching The Flash, and they seem to find their way to get through it. And then after they get done with that, it's like they celebrate this and that and the third, have get-togethers at Joe West's house or whatever. All of a sudden, it don't even be 10, 20 minutes after the crisis is over till something else done jumped off. I'm like, come on now. I mean, like, Team Flash need rest. I mean, come on now. 10, 20 minutes later, they sitting there having fun, drinking wine and stuff like, how people do. All of a sudden, another crisis happened. Somebody done blew up a bank, or tried to rob a bank, or a metahuman done did something crazy. And now they getting locked up for something stupid. I mean, like, for real, like, really? I'm sitting there trying to enjoy, they sitting there trying to enjoy family time or family and friends time, and all of a sudden, 10, 20 minutes later, they get a metahuman alert on their phone saying somebody done robbed the bank or somebody done blew up a building or something like that, some metahuman, and they gotta go see about it. I mean, like, wow, that's crazy. But anyway, like, yeah, I believe there's a solution to this problem. So, yeah, that's my recap on the Flash. I ain't gonna make the video too long. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the video down, and I'll be posting another video about the Greenleaf. I'm gonna be doing a recap on Greenleaf after a while as soon as it come on, around about 11 or 12 o'clock. I'm gonna be doing the Greenleaf recap, so y'all be stay tuned for that. Y'all be blessed, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.